of God's people and animals. That's what this is, man. We're living in a pagan world. And it's up to you parents to wake up and teach your children right. Our children do not miss Christmas. Why? Because I taught my child at a young age what Christmas was. I taught them what it was. And guess what? Each year, the teachers got to tell my kids to leave the school. Every Christmas, they put my child out of class. Why? Because my child is up in school telling them that they're wrong. So your children will not miss Christmas if you tell them the truth. My child can't even go to school next week. Why? Because he's going to be telling them, how can we celebrate Thanksgiving when they slaughtered the Indians and took their land?
That's right.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
Well, what God are you thanking for taking a country and slaughtering the people? What God?
What God?
Our God wouldn't let that be. What God, when you sit there with your family and sit there with the turkey and all the food and feel all good? Go to the reservations and ask the Indians about Thanksgiving. Ask them about their Thanksgiving. You know what their Thanksgiving was? Being trapped like prisons in their reservations. That's the truth. Now listen, we're not saying to do anything because the Lord says vengeance is His. What we're saying is, why do you got to participate in something that's wrong? The Lord is not the author of confusion. You know that Satan was behind that. The governor of Massachusetts in the 1600s proclaimed Thanksgiving a holiday. Why? In celebration of the massacre of the Pequot Indians. Come on, folks. What God would allow this to be in a country? This USA is under Satan's authority.
Yes, it is.
That's what it should be. Under Satan's authority, man.
That's right.
There's no truth in this land.
None.
There's no truth and understanding here. Read on. Wash you, make you clean. Put away the evil of your doing. The Lord says, wash you and make you clean. And a lot of brothers and sisters that learn the Memphis, they go home and teach the truth. And you know what their parents tell them and their friends tell them? You're brainwashed. You're getting brainwashed. You know what? You should get brainwashed. You should be brainwashed with all the filth we've been taught in this earth. Yeah, you're being brainwashed. You should be. You should be, because we're learning them the filth and lies in our schools. Filth and lies in our churches. We should be brainwashed. We get dirty from our birth, folks. Our brains get muddy and soiled from birth. Read on. Wash you, make you clean, put away the evil of your doing. You know why a lot of us are still suffering the affliction of this earth? Give me 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. This is why we're suffering the affliction of this earth, because our leaders are Satan's disciples. Huh? Our leaders are Satan's disciples. Our leaders, man. Our people would have been out of this condition if our leaders were correct. All of our leaders are paid off. Even our preachers. That's why they're investigating preachers now. It's all about the moolah, folks. It's all about the money, man. They're sacrificing our children to Satan so that their children can go through college. So that they can have a good life. So that their bills can be paid. So they can have their private jets. Come on, folks. 2 Corinthians 11 and 13. Come on, and we're still, here it is. Especially you sisters, man. You sisters have power to cut it off. Y'all can tell y'all men, listen, save your money, honey. Save your money for Christmas. Over $400 billion was made last year from this society on Christmas. Over 50% of that money was spent by minorities. Over $250 billion on Easter and on Christmas and Thanksgiving. And you're wondering why you're paying for your own oppression. Take that money and do something more constructive with it. Like teaching your children the truth. Talking about the schools are bad. With $250 billion, you can build your own schools and teach truth.
That's right.
Come on, folks. We've been funding our own captivity.
That's the truth.
We've been funding our own slavery.
That's the truth, brother. Teach.
And our leaders, there's a price to pay. All that blood is on our leaders' hands.
Yes, they will.
You got the T.D. Jakes and the Creator for $1, and all your preachers in the neighborhood teaching these pagan holidays, upholding the gods of the Gentiles. No one is talking about the God of Israel anymore.
Do they call it the greatest story ever told, sir?
It is the greatest story ever told. Let me tell you, the Lord is going to use, let me tell you, the Lord is going to use the Lord of this earth to bring the truth. That's why they got your drugs and all these things in your neighborhoods, because they know the true leaders of this earth is coming out of the ghettos, folks.
That's right. That's where they're coming from.
They don't publicize the true leaders. Every time you hear about what's going on in our neighborhood, it's about crime. It's about destruction. It's about people that ain't no good to themselves. Savages. Why? They don't want the truth to come out. That the real engineers, the real people of understanding is coming from the low of the earth.
That's right, brother.
You are the leaders of this earth, folks. You are the leaders in the spirit. It's time to wake up the truth, to understanding. They don't publicize men of truth and women of truth. Read 2 Corinthians 11 and 13. This is why we're in this condition we're in today, brothers and sisters. Read. For such are false apostles. For such are what? False apostles. For such are false apostles. What's a false apostle, brothers and sisters? Somebody that ain't dealing with the truth. A false teacher. A false apostle. Doing what? Deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ. Transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ, brothers and sisters. That's what's going on all up in our churches. Our own brothers and sisters that transform themselves into the apostles of Christ. But yet they're doing what? Following pagan holidays. Come in for a second, sir. You said earlier that you found out that the children of Israel are people of color. Are the people in the ghetto, like the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans and the black people. Is that correct?
Yes, but you can let me finish.
Go ahead.
In the Bible it said, God made man in his own image.
Go ahead.
So, being a black man, you see God as black.
You said what?
Being a black man, you see man as black. Being an Asian man, you see God as yellow. Being a white man, you see man as white. Being a red man, you see God as red. Take a look at the scriptures, the same Bible, Christian Bibles, and you will see that the pictures of God, pictures of like an Asian fellow, he will have slanty eyes. The black man will have a picture of God as being black. A picture of a white man will have a picture of white. These are God is of color, but not of one color, but of all.
And you said God is of all color, right? Hold up, but I'm going to show you something. If he's of all color, why do we got Serge Bourgeois being the prominent man being publicized in the earth? Because let's make it clear. The Asians never put up an Asian Jesus Christ. Right. Let's make it clear. They never put up they follow Buddha. Hold up, somebody pass me the book here. But what I'm saying is, Jesus Christ was a man. So if he was a man, he came out of a nation and had a color. So even though other people have put up different images, the Bible speaks of what Christ and his people look like. Now let me make it clear. What Christ did was more important than how he looked. What he did was more important than how he looked. But this was an occasion to deceive the world, and we're going to prove it. Huh? Say it.
I agree with you 100%, 200%.
That this was an occasion to deceive the world. On top of this, the same people that put up this image to be Jesus Christ said that what? Christ was born on December 25th. Another lie.
Big lie.
Give me Job 13 and 4. That's why our people are suffering, man. That's why we're killing each other in this story, because we don't understand.
Story.
We don't understand that we are the people of